Hello, once again, here for another series. And this series is going to be Who is the King of France? By that I mean the track that we are going to choose is the RaceRoom hill climb full run, which is in France. My idea is to go through pretty much every car. We're going to go for classes first. So, for instance, the ADAC GT Masters 2015. It's got their 7 cars. They're all going to be competing for the fastest time on the hill climb, and whoever wins it, well, is crowned king in that series. Then we're going to take the king of that series and we're going to race it with the king of the DTM 1992, or we're going to race it with the DTM 2015, the GTO Classics, Group 5 Classics, the hill climb icons, the German Nationals, GTRX, Madness, Pagani Zonda, Pagani. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the idea, and also the idea is for me to talk about the cars. I own pretty much every car apart from one, which is the newest one, which is the FR US Cup. Looks like a Daria. I don't own that one, but pretty much, well, I think every other car I do own. Yeah. So, like I said, we're going to take the newest current category from, or the newest current series of cars from each category. So I'm not going to go through the 2014, 2013. Neither am I going to go the DTM 2013. I'm going to take the highest one, the DTM 2016. Now, the only difference is with the Formula cars. The Formula cars will be in their own category. So we have the FR3, the FRJ, the FR2, and I think there's another one. Yeah, that one. So they're going to be in their own category. But everything else will be against the rest of them to see who is crowned king of the hill climb in France. And I guess we could call the FRs, the Formula cars, the queens, can't we? Yeah. So the idea is basically I'm pretty sufficiently good at the hill climb. Most of these cars I haven't raced, so I'll be basically doing one test run in each car just to get the feel and handling of the car, and then I'll be doing the run. If, for instance, the Audi R8 does a time and the BMW beats that time, the Audi is allowed to try to get that title again as king. And if it beats the BMW, then the BMW is the loser, basically. So this is also going to show you guys what these cars are like in action, and I've chosen this particular track because it's very diverse in up, down, right, left, big hairpins, straights. So I think it's a nice run to test the car, talk about the car, and to share the differences between the cars in their classes, because maybe not everyone wants to go and buy 7 cars in the GT Masters 2015, because I know that it's like £2, £3 a car. I bought the whole package of RaceRoom, so that was all the tracks and all the cars. And also just have a bit of fun, really. So this is a new series. I'm going to be videos are going to be about 10 to 12 minutes long, I think, because I'm going to do 2 cars for each video. So we're going to start with the Audi R8, and then we're going to go to the BMW. Like I say, if that BMW beats the Audi R8, then I will do another race, another run on the Audi, with not being recorded, but to show you the time at the end of it. And we're going to see who's king, basically. So I think it'd be quite interesting. I know there's some cars in here that are definitely on handling. The Chevrolet Corvette Greenwood just is a nightmare. So I'm going to start with the GT Masters 2015 with the Audi R8. Let's go for that colour. And yeah, let's see how it goes. This first video is obviously going to be a bit longer because I've got the introduction here. Yes, everything on the cars will be stock default. The steering settings will be default. The setup will be default. I'm not going to be changing anything. In fact, I'm going to be going into every car and making sure they're all defaults. I'm using automatic clutch for every car. So here the steering settings will be set to default. This VFAT multiplier, I know some cars have 3000, so that's going to be represented in this Leo Bodnar Sim Steering 2, and I'm going to be able to give good feedback on that. To reset everything to default, I'm not going to change anything, and we're going to go and see. I've already done a practice run in this car, so this is it for the Audi R8. Going to see what we can do. Found the Audi to be a little bit unstable, especially under braking. It's just not that stable. You don't have a lot of confidence with it. It feels very light. And I used to live in France, and these roads are very much like French roads. Oh my goodness. When the Audi kicks out like that, it's not nice. It's really quite difficult to keep a hold of it. Please note that every car will be driven on Get Real with no assists. The back end of the Audi does like to come out. It's not a comfortable car to drive, I don't think. Although I like how it looks, but it doesn't give me a feeling of security. Just seeing why have I got the virtual mirror on. I'll turn it off. Don't need that because no one's going to be behind us. going down to first is necessary there, which is sure. So much like France. The Audi doesn't seem to like uneven surfaces. Chateau there in the distance, very French. There you go, 5 minutes and 12:3:15 is the time from the Audi R8 LMS Ultra 2015. Let's see what's going to be next. The BMW is next, and we're going to go straight into it. I have already done a few practice runs in the BMW, about 2 or 3, not much, and I know that this car feels a lot more stable. I prefer it. Just gives me more confidence. It's a bit heavier, and you can feel the heaviness in the steering, but under braking it just feels so much nicer. Everything to default. Let's go. Sounds beefier as well. Only 512 to beat. Just so much prefer this BMW. Just feel like go faster with it. Don't have to worry about it bouncing out of control or bouncing out, losing stability. And also when the back end comes out, it's so much easier to correct. Having said that, that was a bit of a mistake. I'm just going to restart that. About the same time as the Audi through that first section. first section is a lot. It's not much of the braking hard into hairpins, and it's a quick section really. If this BMW does not beat the Audi, it's out. It's out of the equation basically. I've got to stop saying basically, don't I? But I think it's going to beat it. It just, when you get into a slide, it's just so much nicer than the Audi. It's definitely going to beat the Audi. Just under braking, just got so much. It just brakes better. It's more stable. It's just a better car, in my opinion. Coming out of these twisties, full acceleration. Definitely going to beat the Audi, without a doubt. Well, just on sound it beats the Audi. I would pick the BMW over the Audi, no doubt. Going over these glass verges, just you can do it with this. The Audi just don't like doing it. Oh my goodness. We're going to carry on though. That was a save. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, we've thrashed the Audi. Thrashed it. 512. 5:04.642. Thrashed it by 8 seconds. Now, the BMW now is crowned king. So the idea is that the Audi has one attempt to regain crown. If it doesn't, finished. Terminated. So I'm going to do another run and we'll be back with the results of the Audi in just a moment's time. So here we are with the run of the Audi R8 racing to try to take back title of the king here at the Take two. So after doing another run through of the Audi, I've managed to cut the time down by about a minute, a second even, 5:11, 4:75, but it's nowhere near the BMW at 5:04 something. That's a difference of 7 seconds after the attempt of regaining titleship of King, regaining the throne. The Audi R8 LMS Ultra has gone to the bin. What do I think about the two different cars and the differences between them? Well, the Audi feels very insecure, especially so much that there's so much unevenness on the hill climb. I just don't feel confident in it. Don't feel confident that it just feels all the time that it's on edge. It feels that it's on edge and it's about to spin out, lose control, stability is not good. And the difference between that and the BMW just is a huge difference. I feel like I'm blast down the road in the BMW. There's more weight to it. You feel the weight in the wheel. The Audi feels very light. Feels like the back end can just slip round any moment. And if it does slip round, it's very difficult, or it's more difficult to keep it going than the BMW. You're almost with the BMW. You don't mind that the back end kicks out because it's relatively easy to adjust, but the Audi isn't. BMW sounds nicer, and it's just nicer to drive. And well, the time shows here, even in the same class, and I've run the Audi here more times than the BMW. There is a 7-second difference, and that might just be because of the way it feels. I'm sure it does. It just does not feel as stable in the brakings, and there's a lot of brakings, and in the accelerations out of the twisty. So yours truly, the BMW, currently stands as king of the GT Masters. Next, we are going to be going on the Mercedes-Benz to see if we can take the title. If we take the title, obviously the BMW has a chance to regain that title. If it doesn't, then it's going to go to the Nissan GTR GT3 car. Some say it's Godzilla. Well, I don't know why. It's just a car, really, isn't it? I don't know why people say it's Godzilla. I don't know. I do like the Chevrolet. The Bentley, don't particularly like, and that is a big beast. I've not really done much in the Chevrolet. But anyway, cutting the video now, and we'll see you next for the Mercedes-Benz. See if you can take the crown from the BMW. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of it.